Welcome to Vader Hexagon's tactical gaming series. This is a series of really kind of leadership focused and organizational focused videos. Help guide you through the verse, especially if you're new to the game. Apply some of those things that we've learned in the past from other video games. Today we're basically going to talk about the unit. What makes a great unit, defining some team dynamics, different roles. The unit is very important. It's how we're all going to survive in the Star Citizen universe, working together in these interdependent groups, depending on each other to make it in the verse. Starting off this conversation about units, let me introduce you to 5 concepts. Some of these keywords, can seem a little daunting. Don't be overwhelmed. 5 basic concepts to keep your organization healthy, units healthy, make your organization stand out, and ultimately retain people. The first element is psychological safety. Big word, very simple concept. If someone in the unit brings up something, hey, I feel like we could take it this way or take it that way, how does the group respond? Are they totally dismissive? Are they accepting of that request for change? Do they punish the person for they shoot the messenger? Right. Psychological safety. Dependability. People like to work in tight groups. Especially in the verse because they depend on each other. Not just economically, but socially. So how dependable are the members in that particular unit or in your organization? Okay. How reliable are they? Do they are there routine things that you do in your org? And how do those members, do they show up? Do you have a lot of no shows? Are you having to recruit a lot of people to replace people who are no longer active? Dependability, right? Structure and clarity. Okay. Every organization needs structure. It gives people meaning, which we're going to talk about later, but it also kind of sets the rules. There are a lot of different characters out there. Some of them you don't want in your organization, but if you don't set the structure early and make it very clear what the expectations are, then you're going to have problems. Okay. Meaning. Does your organization have a particular mission or overall goal, something that they're trying to achieve, not just making money, not just making UEC, but also, an overall arching goal? Okay. Impact. When a member participates in your activities, what do they understand the kind of impact that they have on your organization, either positively or negatively? Okay. This will be some of these concepts are not totally fleshed out in the game yet, but if you look at it as it is now, July 2019, measure your organization. Look at your organization and get feedback from people. Ask them questions. Hey, do you feel like there's someone you could go to in our organization to bring your concerns, right? Do you feel like that people who are dependable are the unit leaders or division leaders, are they dependable? Do they show up? Do they provide you direction? Are they dependable? Structure and clarity. Do you have a role, an official role within this organization? If you don't provide these things, they will slip away. They'll be gone. They'll go to some other organizations, or they may have to have like 3 or 4 different organizations they go to get these things. Especially if participation is not strong, which some of these patches are real stinkers. So that's a little hard, to get dependability sometimes. Okay, structure and clarity. Do you have a role? Meaning. Meaning is something discovered in the purpose, right? So, is the purpose of your org really clear? Is it just a bunch of people hanging out, or is this something you want to do in the verse? Impact. Remember, it's subjective. It is subjective, but can a person see their contribution in your organization? I hope that these 5 concepts don't come off as too complex. They're not. If you look at the successful groups in your organization, because every group has small subunits or subgroups or divisions, typically, I think if you look at your most successful groups, you'll start to identify these concepts within those groups and say, oh, okay, I see it. They have all these things. They were there the whole time. So take a look at those concepts, compare your organization to it. Even if you're not a lawful organization, you're still going to need these things. Tight teams working together for the same goal, either it be lawful good or piracy, you still need to be an effective organization. And one may have more of a kind of a harsher exterior, but still these team concepts are still just as valid. Hopefully it's been insightful for you. I know these videos are a little long, but I try to present, a leadership concept, and this is really kind of a beginner's kind of how to look at teams, how to look at the underlying structure. Is it good? What can be improved? I'll do other videos that are much more practical, but this is the theory. What makes a good team? I hope that you've enjoyed this. For all of you out there, we're watching this game and we're looking to see how it goes. Everything is turning out really well. Every patch has its problems, so don't get overwhelmed by that. Star Citizen's in the right direction. It's going to happen. When we all started in 2014, it was kind of a big question mark, but now the game is just developing in leaps and bounds every major patch. So they're creating the game that we've always wanted to play, and we just have to work out the kinks on the way to a finished game, to Squadron 42 and beyond. Hopefully this has been very insightful for you, and I will see you around the verse.